Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, it has been such a hot minute. I think it's been over a month since I've done this, but we're gonna sit back, relax, and we're gonna talk about all the new makeup releases and are they actually worth it? So you guys wanna see what those are, what my thoughts are, well then definitely keep watching. Okay guys, so I know that today is not a makeup bingo episode. I've really been enjoying doing makeup bingo with Teresa instead, but because of my filming schedule, all next week I'm doing a massive declutter. I'm pretty much getting rid of my entire makeup collection. So because of that, I'm going to be talking about the new makeup releases today and not participate in bingo. And not participate in makeup bingo because that is happening next week, but because my schedule is already planned out, I want to make sure I get this video out today. Otherwise, it's just gonna go like another month without me talking about all the new makeup releases, and there's so much that I want to talk about it with you guys. So where I get all my information is I go to Trendmood on Instagram, Trendtopia, indie makeup release, new makeup release. That's where I get all my information about all the new makeup releases. I'm so excited because like I was scrolling through and I was like, holy shit. I really have missed a lot over the last month. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys is about Blinged Brushes. So Blinged Brushes launches today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can use code Allie, which will save you guys 10% off your purchase. There's quite a few bundles going on. You guys can buy the entire brush set with the makeup bag for $150, but if you use my code, I believe it brings it down to like $135. You guys can buy the entire brush set, I think, for like $130, but again, if you use my code, it saves you guys 10% off of that, and that's like, I don't know what, 13 bucks. I don't do math. But yeah, I actually just recently did a video where I reviewed all these brushes. I gave you guys the price point with my code and without my code, so you guys can see these bad boys. The Ice Queen collection launches today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you guys go get your hands on these because these are absolutely gorgeous. They're gonna make a beautiful Christmas gift and icy winter gift, and all around just a gorgeous brush set. So that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys about. Okay guys, so the very first product we have is the very first eyeshadow palette from Nimya. If you guys don't know whose brand that is Nikki Tutorial's brand, and she just launched her first eyeshadow palette on November 10th. And I will say she's cute, but I definitely did pass on this one because one, I have not tried anything from her brand, so I don't really know the quality of her brand. Nothing that she's released so far has excited me. And then when I saw this, I was like, oh, you know, it's a cute eyeshadow palette, but it just wasn't wowing. It wasn't wowing enough for me to want to pick it up. I'm being kind of a lot more pickier about what I buy because one, you know, finances, because money's tight. And then two, I have such an overabundance of makeup that I'm tired of the overconsumption of it. So I've definitely been slowing down my purchases and I buy exactly what I want to buy and like what I get excited about. And this just doesn't excite me. So I'm very happy for her. I'm sure this is a really big moment for her and her brand. And I'm excited for her to keep growing her Nimya brand. But yeah, I definitely pass on this just because I had no excitement over it, so I passed. Okay, so next, this is a little weird. You guys know that I absolutely do love SpongeBob SquarePants. It's a fantastic show, and the love that I have for it has definitely evolved over the years because I watched it as a kid, right? I watched it as a kid, but I didn't get the adult humor the way that I do now. Now I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense, and it makes it so much funnier to me now as an adult than it did as a kid. So I have a special love for SpongeBob, and I saw that they're doing another collaboration with HipDot. But this is weird because it's a pigmented, creamy baked powder with metallic finish, but it's like, I don't know, it's like in a statue. It's like in a statue. It's so weird. Definitely very, very, very unique, but so weird because I would not want to touch it. I would just let it sit in my collection just to be beautiful and like, SpongeBob. But like at the same time, I'd be like, how do you use this? Like, how is this practical? Like, I'm confused. I don't know how you use this. I just really don't. But I will say the colors are really beautiful. I love the way they did SpongeBob. And I love how it's like in this little crystal egg. Super adorable. The colors are gorgeous. But yeah, this is something I definitely did pass on because I know I would never use this. I would just buy it just to have my collection. Would never use it. And it's just definitely very unique. Very unique. Oh, guys, we're going to have a lot of this in today's video. But we have another day, another ColourPop. And it is the ColourPop collaboration with Maria Lee. I don't know. I did not pick this up in PR. like I could pick up PR. I did not get this in PR, nor did I pick it up. I think it's just because the color scheme didn't really excite me. And ColourPop releases stuff every single week. And I'm kind of being more picky and choosy what I buy from ColourPop because I literally have over like 100 ColourPop palettes at this point. A lot, and I don't need to keep adding to it unless it's something that I really, really want. I mean, it's a cute collection, but just not for me. So I'm definitely glad I did pass on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and answer this for you guys right now because I get this question every single video, every single time I review ColourPop or I do makeup release videos. I don't know why I don't get sent every single PR. It's like there's a tier level, okay? Best way I could point it out to you guys is look at it this way. When you join the Morphe fam, you're not automatically given a Morphe code. You're given Morphe like Glam Fam 505. Like you get like some random ass code that saves like $5 off the person's purchase. If that codes get used enough for that person, then they will eventually end up getting their own code. Paige, for example, she had her Glam Fan code for a very long time, and every single month they would just send her random products from Morphe. Was not always the new releases. If they were new releases, they were like new releases from like 2 or 3 months prior, where she just get like a little box of goodies, and eventually she worked with the brand enough where she now has her own code with Morphe, which I think is fantastic. It's kind of the same situation with ColourPop and like Benefit Cosmetics. You guys know that I get a Benefit Club Pink box every single month, but I'm not actually part of like the main Benefit Cosmetics PR list. I'm part of their like sub PR list, like their sister PR list. Does that make sense? So I think it's like the same situation for ColourPop. I don't think I'm on their main ColourPop PR list. I think I'm on like their just like a monthly box. I do get a box mostly once a month. I'm supposed to. It's in like the agreement that we forged together that I'm supposed to get a box of goodies at least once a month, not guaranteed to be a weekly thing. So I don't know how to change that. I don't know who to contact. It's a lot different than what I would think. Like I work with, like there's some brands that I work with like on an actual like personable level, like Over Cosmetics, for example. I work with them on a personal level, like Glamlite, Lunar Beauty. Like I actually know the owners, and I've talked to them. I communicate with them. Super freaking sweet. ColourPop, I have 2 people that email me, and it's just like a mailing list in a sense. So it's confusing. I don't know how to get on the main PR list, but at the same time, like I'm okay. It makes it a little bit easier for me because then I can kind of pick and choose what I want to buy, like what I want to review. And if I got a box every single week, that would start to be overwhelming and it would start to be a little bit too much because realistically, I wouldn't use all those products. So I feel like it would be a little wasteful. So I'm just grateful to be on their list. I'm grateful to get the boxes that I do. And I'm just so grateful that ColourPop does follow me because you guys know how much I love this brand. But yeah, I get this question every single time and I always just say, I don't know. Like I can't answer that for you guys because I don't know myself, but I'm just grateful either way. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, so next we have the Unlock Your Creativity double-side eyeshadow palette from P.Louise Makeup. Each palette has 18 shades. They did launch on November 18th, and I have to say these are so beautiful. So freaking beautiful. But I ended up passing on this because I actually do have a lot of these shades in other existing palettes. I do have quite a few of these shades, I think, in my own P.Louise palettes, and I don't really use my P.Louise palettes as often as I'd like to just because I have so many palettes and they're kind of like in my collection shoved in there, so I don't get to use them as much as I want to. But I will say the formula on P.Louise is phenomenal. The mattes are so pigmented, they're so easy to work with, and I really do enjoy their shimmers. And I will say, like, these palettes are absolutely gorgeous, and eventually maybe if they go on sale or something I could end up picking up for myself. But I will say this is one of those palettes that I could just look at it from afar and be like, she's gorgeous, but like not pick it up, you know. So absolutely beautiful. If you guys want to try anything from that brand, I highly suggest checking that out. Speaking, by the way, of ColourPop, we have another ColourPop, and it is their After Party collection. I actually did get this one in PR. I was actually really surprised. I did a full review where I showed you guys the entire eyeshadow palettes, eyeliners, and mascaras. It's a super cute collection. It's supposed to go with like their main hair color pigments that they released. Is supposed to be now the makeup that goes with it. They definitely released more shade ranges at that time. I actually ended up giving some back to you guys because realistically I won't use everything in this collection. Super cute, definitely very affordable. I'm very grateful that I got it. I think that's the last thing I got in PR from them, so I'm just very grateful. I really did enjoy that collection. Super cute. I don't know what this is, but one, I think the name is freaking adorable if I'm saying it right, and then the collection itself is so pretty. But we have the cutest collection. It's the Bobbi Brown collaboration with Tokidoki. Am I saying that right? Tokidoki? This is so cute. I don't know what Tokidoki is. Tokidoki. I don't know what that is, but I have to say this is such a cute collection. Like, I really do like how the highlighter looks. The little gadgets that you guys see right here are absolutely adorable. I'm not going to pick it up because 3 eyeshadows cost $40. You have got to be out of your fucking mind. The fuck. But I will say it is super, super cute. Just not something I'm going to pick up. I also don't really ever wear anything from Bobbi Brown. I think Bobbi Brown is one of those brands that I forget that exist until I go to Sephora. And it's right next to, I think in my Sephora is right next to, it's in the back, left-hand side of the store, very back. I think it's next to Tarte. I want to say it's next to Tarte and the Amazon and Clay and ABH. I think that's kind of where it's at. Too Faced. It's next to Too Faced. Yes, so that's usually the only time I ever, oh no, is it Too Faced? Or Dior? You know, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. But I always see Bobbi Brown there. I just never really shop the brand. I feel like it's a little bit expensive for me and doesn't really call out to me that often. But I will say this little Tokidoki collection is adorable. That is so cute. We have another day, another ColourPop. I told you guys ColourPop releases so much stuff. So this is the ColourPop collaboration with the Muppets. This was their holiday 2022 collection. This is already launched. It's been launched for a while. I personally did not pick it up because I did not find it exciting. And I'm not the biggest fan of the Muppets. I know. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Muppets. I didn't really think it was that cute. And it just doesn't scream like holiday to me. Like, I think ColourPop did a phenomenal job last year when they did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection. Adorable. This, you know, she's okay, but it's just not something that I really like calls out to me that makes me want to have it. I think the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of the Muppets is because over at Hollywood Studios, they still have the Muppet Show. And I have been dragged to that show so much over the years at Disney, and I'm over it. I'm over it. It's a classic. I wouldn't be surprised if one day it ends up disappearing because it's right next to Star Wars, but in Mama Melrose, fantastic restaurant, by the way. Fantastic restaurant. But I don't know. It's just something that didn't excite me. So I definitely let this one go by. But I know a lot of people out there really were excited about it. And I just think that if you love the Muppets, I think you definitely would love that. Ooh, we have another cute collection. This is the Cookies for Santa collection from Essence Cosmetics. This is so adorable. You have like these cute little, you know, sugar cookies and gingerbread man. And I just think it's absolutely adorable. I never really see anyone talk about Essence. I've enjoyed their mascara is so good. Like their Princess line is amazing. You never really see people talk about it that often, but they are fantastic. And I love like their color changing lip balm. Oh, what's on my lip? So next we have the Barbie collaboration with Truly Beauty. This is the Barbie Dream Duo. It is a $70 Barbie-inspired whip body butter designed to plump, smooth, and hydrate your skin. Who would pay $70 for this? Like, who does Truly Beauty think they are? Guys, I still can't believe that one of my like top viewed videos here on YouTube is my review on Truly Beauty. I don't know why that video popped up. I think it had to do with like TikTok. It popped off, and the amount of comments that I still get on this video to this day saying that this was an undisclosed ad, Truly Beauty paid for me to do the video and whatnot. I wish Truly Beauty paid for me, and that I wish Truly Beauty paid me. They never did anything for me. So I was, you know, sent some items way back in the day. I thought that was so sweet. But after having a little bit of a relationship with them and seeing kind of like how they treat their creators, how unprofessional they were. This was again back in like 2019, it was back in like 2019, early 2020. I definitely have cut my ties with that brand, and they've reached out several times since, acting like they had no idea who I was, to keep doing the same shit that I did for them back in the past, and or pay me like $50 to do a video. I'm like, come on, no. They're just not my favorite brand. I don't really use their products anymore. I don't think I even have any of their products anymore. I love like Sol de Janeiro. I feel like that's such a better brand for me personally, and I just, you know, I'm just not a fan of Truly Beauty anymore, and I would never pay $70 for their body whip, but I will say it does smell incredible. But it never made my tits big or my ass plump. I'll tell you that right now. Lies. Okay, so next we have the new MAC Cosmetics collaboration with Whitney Houston. This is available in Europe. And I just have to say, like, why? Why is it that MAC Cosmetics keeps doing like collaborations with celebrities that are no longer with us? Like, I don't really understand. I wonder if they get the approval from their family. I would hope that they do. But I just find it a little odd that they create collaborations with people that are no longer with us, that don't really get to pick the stuff themselves. And I feel like this is a very, very boring collection. I don't know Whitney Houston to be so excited about this. It's only available in Europe. Yeah, no. And it's MAC, so you already know it's not done justice. So that's an easy, like, pass for me. Okay, this next collection really reminds me of the ColourPop collection, but this is the coffee shop collection from Juvia's place. It literally just reminds me of a box of chocolate collection from ColourPop. They look almost identical with like the color scheme, with the lip choices, and I'm definitely gonna pass on this collection because I do have the ColourPop one. I haven't really played around Juvia's place too much. The one time I did, I wasn't that impressed, but I definitely think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. You guys know that I loved my chocolate box of chocolate one. I think this is super cute. I really hope it's coffee scented because I love coffee, such a passion. So I would hope this is a coffee scented collection, but this is definitely one that I did pass on because I already have these shades I already have these shades in my ColourPop collection. But I definitely want to check out more stuff from this brand. You guys always rave about it, and I definitely want to check it out more in the year of 2023. Ooh, can't believe we're already in 2020, almost 2023. So super cute, but definitely pass on that one. Next, we have Miss Laura Lee Los Angeles. She had her newest winter collection. It was the Whimsical Nude collection that came with an eyeshadow palette and a whole brush set. I actually reviewed the entire collection for you guys. I can link the video down below if you guys wish to watch it. And I actually bought the collection for myself to put into my 5 days of giveaway. So it actually was in day 5. I gave away the whole set for somebody as well. I love the collection. I love the palette. I think Laura did such a phenomenal job with that eyeshadow palette and the brushes. And she just has one of those brands that she releases so far and few between, but when she does, the quality is there. It's amazing. I love her brand, and I really hope that she releases more stuff in 2023 because I really do. I love her brand. And it was a fantastic palette. It was gorgeous. Ooh, next we have the new Glamlite collaboration with Strawberry Shortcake. I actually just recently did a review on this, I think last week when I did my review. I think this is super, super cute collection. I love Glamlite's formula. The only like negative thing I said about the collection was that I just wish it came out in like spring or the summer season because it definitely has a spring summer vibe since it's a strawberry collection. And I want it more like a Christmas collection during this time. You could definitely make some Christmas colors and Christmas looks out of this, but I just feel like Glamlite would seriously like kick ass at a Christmas collection, or like if they were to do like the Debbie, like Little Debbie's like Christmas tree collection. That'd be so good. But yeah, I actually did a review on this. You guys can use code AllieD when shopping at Glamlite. I will say that I don't think everything in this collection is still available. I know the palette should still be available, but I think the blush is sold out, and I think the sponge is sold out as well. But I know that the palette is still available if you guys want to check that out. Super pretty, super gorgeous, and definitely like just a cute collection overall. It's here. We're starting to see some 2023 collections come out. So we have the new Lunar New Year 2023 collection with Bobbi Brown. So this is what they're representing this year for the Lunar 2023. For the Lunar New Year 2023. I don't know what year this is supposed to be. What's 2023? It's going to be the year of the rabbit. So it's going to be the year of the rabbit. So that's kind of what brands should represent, is like the rabbit, since it's the Lunar New Year. Again, this is a brand, Bobbi Brown, that I don't... Oh, it's the second time I'm talking about Bobbi Brown. That I just don't shop. But I will say the packaging on this is super cute. And it's kind of fun to see them starting to bring out the Lunar New Year again, because it reminds me of that time of year. Okay, so next we have another ColourPop. And it is their It's a Small World It's a Small World collection. So they partnered up with Disney once again to represent It's a Small World. I did not get this collection because to me it is not It's a Small World. I have been on that ride God knows how many times in my life, and it just doesn't look like It's a Small World to me. I don't get it. I mean, it kind of maybe looks like the one that's in Disneyland, not so much the one that's in Disney World. And I've only ever been to Disney World and never seen it anywhere else. So maybe that's why I'm a little biased towards it. And I'm like, oh, because it doesn't show what I know as like It's a Small World. And also, I hate that ride. I hate that ride. I've gotten stuck on that ride and had to hear the song, It's a Small World After All. It's a small world after all. And it is, annoying. Needless to say, it is annoying when you get stuck on it and you hear that song over and over and over again. But I'll tell you what, that was my like running joke when I was a server at Disney. Whenever kids are misbehaving at the table, I would say, hey, like out of curiosity, have you ever been on It's a Small World? And the kids are like, yeah, you know, and I was like, you know, that like those are all the kids that get left behind from the parents because they misbehave. And the kids are like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, like I've already talked to your mom and dad, and they've already told me that if you keep acting the way you are, they're gonna come get you and put you on that ride. I can't tell you how much the parents loved and enjoyed it because I've already let them know I was gonna do it. And the kids are like, because they don't want to go on the ride any more than like, we want to. So it was always so fun to like fuck with kids that way and be like, you're gonna be one of those kids singing, you better get ready. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Times like that I do miss working there because it was always fun to like mess with people. This next collection, it like breaks my heart, but like I don't know what to do. So it is the new NYX collaboration. It's the new NYX Cosmetics collaboration with Avatar 2 Way of the Water. I absolutely do love Avatar. I have such a soft spot for Avatar because of Pandora. Again, I'm giving you guys another hint where what park I worked at. It has Pandora in it. That's the biggest clue. It has Pandora in it. And this park used to close at 5. Now they close at 8. It has a big tree in the front. So that, because I should tell you, I just don't want to say it. I just like seeing you guys guess where I work. And eventually I would do a Q&A for you guys and answer all your questions about where I worked and what restaurant and all that type of stuff. But yes, I worked at that park for over 10 years. And, you know, when Pandora got built there, it was so fun because we used to watch it. Like I used to pull into the cast parking lot and I would see it being built behind Rainforest Cafe, and I would watch it being built for years. And finally, when it opened, we got to go to it for like a whole week. It was like a cast special, and it was so cool to see it. And I just have such a soft spot for Avatar because of the fact that I literally worked at that park for 10 years. And granted, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 of it was with, I think it's like 2014, 2015 when they opened, was, you know, with Pandora being there. And I've always had a pleasure getting off of work and going to ride that ride. Or they do special cast days where, and I almost said it. Well, they do special cast days where this particular park, DAC, would close at like 8 o'clock. They close at 8 o'clock, and then they would do a cast special where we would get to stay and ride the ride. So I used to ride like Cali River Rapids. I used to ride the Safari ride. I used to ride the Pandora. All at night, Everest. Oh, I'm just giving you guys all the clues now. I used to just ride those rides at night in my uniform. I have tons of pictures. Eventually, I'll show you guys with, you know, me at those parks and in my uniform and whatnot. And it was just a lot of fun. It was absolutely so much fun, you know, getting to explore DAC after dark. I loved it. And so I have such a really big soft spot for Avatar because of it. And, you know, it's the one park that I had been to the most out of all the 4 parks. I've been to that park the most. 4 days out of the week for 10 years straight. I've been there the most. So I obviously have a soft spot for this place. And, you know, to see them coming out with an Avatar theme makeup collection, I got so excited. The outside packaging is truly chef's kiss gorgeous. But then it's the inside. And I'm like, no. Because it just doesn't scream Avatar to me. It doesn't scream Pandora. Like, I don't see the color schemes in there. I'm thinking it should be like blues, greens, browns, silvers, purples. Like, I'm expecting more of that, and I just don't see that in this collection. It's also from NYX, and NYX is not the best brand out there. So I did pass on this, but I wanted to get it just to have it because obviously I want to have something like that in my collection. But at the same time, I'm trying to be more resourceful. I'm trying to be more realistic with myself and being like, okay, what, you'd buy it and then it just sit there, and then eventually down the line you would end up tossing it. So I just passed on it. But I will say that was a hard one for me because if the color scheme was better, I would absolutely be all for it. But the packaging is just truly 10 out of 10. But the inside color scheme just doesn't scream Avatar 2 to me. It doesn't scream Way of the Water. And I just feel like another brand probably could have done this justice more. I think I saw like Glamlite talking about how they wanted to do this collection, but unfortunately NYX beat them to it. And I think Glamlite would have really, really knocked out of the park. So it's one of those things that I'm like, damn, she's cute, but yeah, kind of sad. And the reason why I haven't said exactly where I work in the park, even though I gave you guys so many clues, is because Corey still works there. And I do go there often to go see my friends that still work there, go sit at the bar and have a drink with Corey and whatnot. So that's why I kind of like haven't said anything, because I'm still just like protecting their privacy. So Up next, we have the base blue. Up next, we do the base blue cosmetics. This is the Whale Transforming Lip Balm. It's a color changing lip balm with an ultra hydrating formula featuring a cute whale shape in 2 striped colors in sky blue and ocean. It retails for $13 and it's supposed to change to, to match your pH balance on your lips. I am not going to get this. I definitely think this brand has taken me off their PR list. When I did the review of that eyeshadow palette that was like a painting, it was a horrible palette. Horrible quality. I was not the only one that said anything negative about it, but they took me off the list because of it. And I normally don't care, but I just thought that to be so funny because I was one of the only ones that they did that to. So no, I won't buy this from this brand because I'm like, damn, y'all are just like freaking mean because you guys didn't like the fact I didn't like it. It was shitty quality. I was calling you guys out, but in a very nice way. I've never been mean. You guys know that. So yeah, no. Ooh, we have a new product from e.l.f. It is their new Luminous Putty Bronzer and their Lash and Roll Mascara. Speaking of e.l.f., by the way, I did reach out to them. It has now been 48 hours. And they've still yet to get back to me on regards of my mystery box. You guys told me that the advent calendar that I got was the 2021 advent calendar, so that's a little disappointing. But like now their advent calendar's on sale for the same price I paid for the box, and they refuse to get back to me. I don't really know what to do at this point. I'm not the only one who's had issues with e.l.f. I've talked to other people who've dealt with them, and they also been ignored. So it is what it is. I can either go through my bank or just kind of chalk it up as a loss. But yeah, I did reach out to them and they've completely ignored me. So their products are good. They're not the best customer service, I'll tell you that. So yeah, they have a new Luminous Putty Bronzer and a Lash and Roll Mascara. I kind of want to try the Lash and Roll Mascara because it reminds me so much of the Benefit Roller Lash. So I would kind of want to compare the two together. But yeah, I thought that was quite funny that happened. So yeah. Next we do have another ColourPop, and it's the Aurora Struck collection. This is live right now. This is currently launching right now as I'm filming this video because I'm filming this on Thursday, but you guys are seeing this on Friday. And I want this collection. I really want to buy it, but I don't know what to do because I actually saw on my informed delivery that ColourPop is actually sending me something. I don't know what it is. I don't want to buy this collection and then it be that. But then at the same time, what if it's not that? And then I just miss my chance on buying this collection. So I don't know what to do. Because it says that the label was created like 5 or 6 days ago and it hasn't shipped. And I'm just like, ColourPop. So I don't know. I think that this might be one of those collections that I think I'm just going to wait. Because hopefully it should be here in the next day or two, hopefully. And I can see from there, I probably won't buy the entire PR kit, even if I don't get it, because I don't care to have the color sticks and the Body Soul thingy-mabob, their lip glosses, just because you guys know I'm not a big fan of lip glosses or the color sticks. I think they're like highlighters. So I wouldn't really get a use out of it. I think the only thing I really want is just the palette. That's it. So I think that if I don't get it in PR, I think I'll just buy the palette by itself and I can do a review on that, but it won't be the full collection because I just don't want to spend $99 on something that I know I'll only use one product of. And the rest, I just use it for the video and never touch again. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what happens, but it is so pretty. Like this palette is so gorgeous and I really want it, but I just feel like I should just wait because I feel like they did this to me before. They've done this to me before where I was going to buy something and then it showed up and I'm like, ooh, like the Hocus Pocus. I bought the Hocus Pocus collection and then it showed up and I was like, what? What are the odds? So I'm gonna wait. But whoo, this collection is fire. It's so good. It's so pretty. Damn, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm talking your ear off, but I told you we had a lot of makeup to go through. So next we do have the Winter Chocolate Wonder Shop from Flower Nose Beauty, and I have to say, this is so adorable. I have a few Flower Nose Beauty products, and their design on the palettes and on their designs and the shadows and on the palettes is just so beautiful. They pay attention to detail, and it's just one of those collections that you want to have, but you don't ever really want to use because it's just so pretty. You don't want to mess it up. But I will say it's a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. I love to see this in person, and I did play with a few of their lip products and I did enjoy it. So I definitely would like to check out this collection more because I swear it is just so pretty. Ooh, we have a new product alert from Rare Beauty. This is the Positive Light Silk Touch Highlighter. This is actually a powdered highlighter, and I actually seen people talk about this. They look absolutely gorgeous. This is something that I definitely want to pick up from them and try because they have their liquid highlighters. You guys know I'm not a fan of liquid highlighters, but a powder highlight I can get down with, but I can't with a liquid one. So I definitely want to check this out. I feel like it's one of those things I'd want to check out in person, kind of swatch it, get a feel of it before I want to spend $25 on the highlighter. But I will say it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then last but not least, we have a new tease from McGrath Mothership. So I will insert in a clip by the time I'm editing this what the palette is actually going to be. But since I'm filming it on Thursday, I don't know what it's going to be. All I know is that McGrath is teasing a new Mothership palette from this little image that I can capture right here. They're teasing it. I don't know what it is, but hopefully it's really pretty. I hope it's not the same as all their other Mothership palettes where the colors are just slight variations of each other with different undertones. I hope it's just a little bit different, maybe has more pops of color to it. I feel like that'd be super exciting for me. So I definitely am really curious to see what it is. So I'll have something up here for you guys. I just can't really talk about it because I am pre-filming this video, but I am excited. I'm excited to see what it is. So oh, I feel like I've talked your guys' ear off so much, but we had so much makeup to cover, and I barely even touched everything that's on Trend Mood and Trendtopia. I barely touched anything on those pages because there's just been so many makeup releases, and I'm so far behind because I haven't done this video in over a month. I want to go back to doing it almost weekly, but I have to probably wait until after December because I literally am doing a massive declutter. That's going to take me days worth of filming for you guys. So that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Don't forget that these bad boys right here do launch tonight at 7 p.m. You guys can use code Allie if you guys want to pick anything up from Blinged Brushes. I do have another channel. It's called Art for Life if you guys want to head over there and check out my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband Corey. The biggest thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. To my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribe, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!